Hi guys, I'm back with the review as promised. This is the Steelbird SBA2 Marine Green helmet. Now in the Marine series there are four colors: the blue, the red, the gold and the green, which is what I have here. Now this let's have a look around first, how the helmet looks from the side. The graphics are good, particularly the marine graphics are pretty good. The colors are nice, a lot of bright green over here. The brightness is pretty high up, so it's easy to spot this helmet and spot the rider in traffic. Now the feel is matte, obviously it's matte, so I personally like matte finishes, so the feel is good. And but when I hold it, there is a certain, the weight distribution is a little off, I feel. The back portion of the helmet is far heavier than the front portion of the helmet. The front portion is pretty narrow, the part of the chin is pretty narrow, as you may have seen in Steelbird helmets. So let us just see the front part. This is what the front part looks like. Not a lot of thickness in the front part of the helmet like you would have in other helmets generally, but that is the look and feel of the Steelbird helmet. They have a, as the name suggests, they are steel bird. Their helmets are shaped like the beak of a bird. So definitely in terms of looks, very smart looking helmet. And as you see on the cover, there are some instructions as usual. Steelbird branding, warning, be sure to remove this film, blah blah blah, before use obviously. And let us remove this sticker. Okay, so here we are without the sticker on the visor. This is how it looks. And with that we have another, as you've seen before, extra visor, which is a rainbow visor, which is why I brought this helmet in the first place. So if you place this here, this is how it will look. It will give you an idea of how this will look. So it will look pretty cool in the streets, I reckon. And let us take a look around. These are the vents, so you can close and open the vents. They have steel meshes here for air circulation. You can change the visor from the sides, opening the helmet from the sides. And let's go inside and see the locking system. This is a quick release locking system, which I personally prefer, and because it's so convenient and easy to use, especially when you're in a hurry. And apart from this, the padding is okay. I mean, I wouldn't say this is the world's best padding or something. The helmet costs around 2600 2700. So let us go closer into the padding. Not enough light here. As you can see, there's a ribbed foam on the roof of the helmet, inside the roof. And the padding is thick here, pretty thick, but at the same time it feels a little flimsy in certain patches. It kind of feels a little flimsy here. So I would say the helmet, even in the roof, not a lot of padding here, so I would say this helmet is a tad too expensive in terms of feel. Looks are good, but the kind of padding is okay for city rides, but don't expect a lot in terms of the padding. Okay, Also, as usual with all top of the line helmets, this is an ISI approved helmet, and it is this also another detail about the size of the helmet here given by the makers. So always buy ISI approved helmet as per the laws. Hi guys, this is the overall fitment and look of the helmet when the user is wearing it. The fitment in snug is 600 mm, about the size of my head, so it's snug as I want to be. The visor comes quite ahead in the front, and it drops down right till the chin area. The chin area of the front side of the helmet is pretty thin and narrow, so it sticks to my chin. But another little bit of a concern is the overexposure of the lower side of the chin area, which you will not find with as much with other helmets, but with Steelbird, because Steelbird is a more look oriented helmet, so it looks cool. But this I would not recommend a lot for highway rides, but for city rides, for shorter distances, this is fine. Another feature of the helmet which I almost forgot to mention was that it has a dual visor, which is a semi visor or a sunglass visor, or however you want to call it. Now this looks pretty cool. This whole visor with the graphics of the helmet looks pretty damn cool. So this is a plus point. I did not know that this feature was there, but this is a very interesting one. The turning knob over here is located over here. It's pretty hard, so again flimsy material, not great finishing. So now let's go for the test ride. Okay guys, this is how the helmet looks with the rainbow visor. I was able to change it from the clear visor before I went on to the test ride, and it looks pretty cool and pretty sleek. Hi, so now I'm going to wear the helmet and go for the ride in selfie mode, so it's easy for us to understand how it feels. Quick release lock is really comfortable, how quickly it gets ready. And now amazing visibility. The visibility is amazing. As I pulled it down from the other side, it looks like multicolored or dark, but from inside it looks fantastic. It has a feel of a half face helmet because of this large facial opening, and this looks the look of it is otherworldly, as in it looks very alien like, really different in the traffic or in the crowd outside. Now let us try with the dual visor. The dual visor doesn't come all the way here, it comes slightly above the lower end of the eye. So yeah, this is pretty good as well. Here we go. So the visibility is pretty good, and the feel of the helmet while riding is also very nice. Only I'm not used to it picking it from here. Normally the helmet, the visor comes till here, but this comes all the way down to the chin area, which makes it look very good. As again, the look is amazing, the functionality is good, the visuals are good. While riding, it's clear and it's snug fit, it's stylish, helmet quality is flimsy, the body is flimsy, the padding is flimsy. So if this is your secondary helmet, good enough. If you go for long rides, this should not be your primary helmet. You should invest in better brands and with better quality and safety measures. But this is okay for a city ride. I have an Agstar helmet for my long rides, but it's very cumbersome. But this is easy to handle, easier to use. um, it has its looks, but again it's flimsy. So this is good for cities. If for short distance it's fine, but if you're going for long rides, then you need a better helmet, better quality helmet. That was the review, guys. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with more reviews and more vlog ride videos soon. Thank you very much. Thank you.